I didn't really think that we had issues until I started watching the show. I always tell you, it will get paid.
Yeah, when they threaten to cut us off.
I've got my teeth firmly into you, and I'm not going away.
Adam, let's go!
Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money.
My name's Leanne. I'm a registered nurse. I'm 38 years old. I make about $80,000 a year. I have 3 kids. Michael, he's off to college. Braden is 5, and Caitlin is 3. I was a single mom for 6 years until I met Adam.
I'm 35 years old. I'm a maintenance man for a local truck trailer company. I make $21,000 a year.
Adam and I have been married for 10 years, and I bought a ring for my anniversary.
I was shocked when she came home with that.
I have a spending problem. I go to home parties, cooking parties. I can't remember what I have in my cupboard, and I'll rebuy the same stuff. I love to buy scrapbooking things. I'm gonna have to hide this from my husband when I get home. I like to take my kids out and buy them toys. And then I bring them out a couple months later and tell Adam that I've had them for ages. Makes me happy when I buy stuff.
I'm not too happy about having to have debt collectors on our door. Can we pay them with this, maybe?
This is the old phone bill. We switched providers because they were gonna cut us off. Cable and internet bill, $597.25 overdue. Failure to contact us, be permanently canceled. Oops. I usually try to hide the bills so that he doesn't know exactly how far behind we are. I think he kind of knows and doesn't want to deal with it.
We did credit counseling a few years back.
We ended up refinancing our mortgage at 12% so that we could pay off some of our debts.
I'm sad in the place I am. I've actually started going to church.
I think Adam feels even more desperate than I feel.
She has to be honest with me, which she isn't. I'm scared, plain and simple.
This month, I'll help this couple move from red to black. I've been solving money problems for over 20 years, tackling everything from high finance to low income. I help people understand money and debt, which is still a huge mystery for most folks. And it's the #1 reason couples split up. So now I'm making house calls. Leanne's shopping is a risky addiction. There's too much sneaking around with her spending, and the dishonesty is going to tear this relationship apart. These two need a wake-up call, and they're about to get one from the detonator. Here we go. Anybody home? It is time to come into reality. No! Your husband tells you not to spend money, and you spend it anyway! Do you know where all the secret stashes are?
I know where some of them are.
Okay, come on, you know what? Start that way.
She has her scrapbooking stuff here.
Give me a guess as to how much you have in scrapbooking materials.
Maybe about $5,000.
What motivates you to buy the next set of stamps?
I go to a group once a month.
This is peer pressure spending.
Well, yeah.
I have to go into my daughter's room. That's where she's been hiding them.
She has a lot of stuff for a 3-year-old.
This is the doll that I found.
This is an ugly doll.
$127.
More scrapbooking. More dolls. There are about 50 books down here. Hidden. You're a money abuser. What you're doing is so detrimental to your family's health, it goes so far as you being totally irresponsible. Because how do you prioritize hobbies over heating? She keeps a lot of secrets from you?
She doesn't like to tell me everything. Sometimes I'm guilty. I don't want to know about it.
You don't want him to know what's going on because then he might try and stop you.
I always feel that she has more of a say in anything because she does earn triple what I do.
The guy who brings home the most money does not get to have more power.
She said some harsh things, but I think they're things that I needed to hear.
If I do look at the bank account or ask, what did you spend that on? I get, are you spying on me?
I don't like him questioning what I'm spending my money on.
Ah. Whose money?
Our money.
When we talk about the secrets and the hiding, what are you covering up so much? The books are in the back of the closet on the floor. The doll is still in the box. He knows you have the doll. Who are you hiding the doll from?
Myself, I guess.
Why?
So I don't see what I've created. The messes that I have us in.
The secrets that you're keeping, it's like a Pandora's box. And it is burning your relationship up. And the first secret we're going to talk about is your debt. Now, how many people know you're in debt?
Adam's made it well aware on the street.
That's the best way to deal with it. There's no point in doing all the covering behavior anymore because everybody already knows the truth, right? We have almost $86,000 worth of consumer debt that's been put on a new mortgage. Now, is this all your debt?
No.
What were you hiding from me?
We recently put the TV on credit.
Okay, so there's a TV. Anything else?
A computer,
Okay, how much was the computer?
$2,000.
What about the $3,000 you owe your mother?
Oh,
What about the $2,000 you borrowed from your dad?
Yes.
Here we have your almost $133,000 in consumer debt, to which we're going to add another $8,000. We're up to about $141,000.
it's almost a house.
This screen is a snapshot of what you did in 1 month.
Yikes.
You ate out 31 times in 1 month.
What?
So between the restaurants, groceries, and the diet aids, you're putting $1,900 a month into your faces.
I knew we ate out a lot. I didn't think we ate out that much.
You're totally out of touch with reality. Every month, you're spending $2,300 you haven't yet made.
Wow. I guess I didn't realize how much we overspend.
And if you keep it up, in 5 years, you'll owe $660,000.
Wow.
That's paid for the house over.
Almost 3 times. I want you to promise me that you will do whatever I say to get you out of this mess.
Absolutely, 100%.
You do my challenges, you show me the right attitude, and at the end of all of this, if everything works well, then I'll give you up to $5,000 to help you pay down this debt. We're gonna get you living on your real income. We're gonna get you dealing with your debt. And we're gonna try and rebuild this relationship in terms of the honesty. Okay, so you're gonna give me your credit card. I want your debit cards too. Go get your cards! Go get your cards! Leanne's addicted to spending everywhere except on her bills.
I want to get a bracelet. What do you think about this?
The total is $169.42.
And their food fetish is costing them a fortune. Now Leanne and her husband Adam have the reconsolidation blues. You've jacked your costs to $600,000 in interest.
Yikes.
Time to do things my way. For the next month, this couple will learn to live on a strict cash budget. No more credit cards. They'll complete weekly challenges to tackle their money and relationship issues. And if they're willing to change, I'll reward them with thousands of dollars. No changes, no money.
Ready.
Plastic's gone. I'm going to cut your variable spending by 74%.
Wow.
You're going to go from having $4,700 a month to $1,200 a month.
I didn't even think we spent $4,700.
Because you were overspending, remember?
Yep.
And it's going to come out like this. You'll have $150 a week for food. Half of what you were spending. You're going to have $75 a week for transportation, $25 a week for entertainment. You will have for clothing and gifts, $32.50. And you have $20 for other.
Haircuts?
You need to get the clippers out.
No.
You want your first challenge?
Yep.
Come with me. Come on, guys, hurry up!
Oh my gosh.
When I walked out on the deck, I was almost sick with everything I saw out there.
Do you know what this is?
We don't have to cook this week, is that
No, that's not what this is. This is the fast food that you eat in a month. Clearly, if you only have $600 $200 for the entire month. You can't afford to do this.
Right.
So this week's challenge is your life lesson challenge. What you're going to do is you're going to learn to plan your meals, shop once, and do your meal prep so that you have healthy, good food at the ready. And because this is going to be a big step for you, I'm going to send someone to help you.
What stood out to me is how much we actually eat out. It's overwhelming.
We do go out a lot as a family for dinner. I can't constantly be making meals. It just gets to be too much in the evening.
So Leanne thinks she can't make a meal every night. From now on, there are no more excuses and no more takeout.
I want to show you how to take a simple lettuce and turn this into a beautiful salad in about 30 seconds. The core needs to come out. To get that out, I'm going to bang it. There we go. Rip the core out and tear it apart by hand. Boom, instant salad. So one of the things I want to show you is how to batch cook. Out of one meal idea, you get 3 or 4 applications if you just strategize your leftovers. This is a much more cost-effective butchering it yourself.
I've tried to do a chicken before, and I pretty much did just that, butchered it.
Think of it as a scalpel, okay? You're
Yeah,
nervous,
well-
and this creeps you out.
We learned how to make fantastic food, really cheap.
Don't have to always go to the restaurant to have a good meal.
Fabulous.
This would feed your family of 4 twice over, and I spent under $30.
Armed with new skills and a budget, they head off to the grocery store.
110.02.
Hey, that's not too bad.
What was your biggest challenge this week?
Biggest challenge was shopping once.
Yeah.
Because I'm so used to going whenever I want to get things.
What are you hiding behind your back?
I've got my scrapbook pages.
Let's see.
Yes. Let me get them the right.
Very nice.
It's a completely different experience now
Yes, it is.
with doing it yourself.
Hang on to these. I brought you here to give you your future plan challenge. You recognize these. These are those little scrapbooking things. You know all those parties you go to where you buy stuff?
Yeah.
This week's challenge is to throw a neighborhood party. You're going to be selling the concept of being debt-free and living on a budget. Adam, while she's prepping her props for the party, you are going to take over the management of the money.
I'm a little scared about Adam taking over the money management. Maybe just because I don't want to relinquish that. But I'm sure he'll do a better job than I've done.
Have fun. I can hardly wait to see you next week.
All right, we get to have a party.
Leanne spends and spends, even when she's run out of cash.
It's embarrassing to have to go to your 18-year-old son and ask him for money.
You prioritized crap over college. Adam has no clue where the money goes.
If he asks me what I've done, I don't lie to him, but I don't tell him the truth.
But I've given them a big wake-up call. You're taking a back seat in all of this because you don't feel worthy of stepping up to the plate. For their next challenge, these two have to stop the secrets, come clean with their neighbors about their debt, and convince them that debt-free is the way to be.
Wow, I actually get to see these now. Unbelievable. Thank you, Gail. I'm learning that definitely need to take control of them and deal with them instead of hiding them. Holy, the cable bill. Almost $800. Oh, this is all gonna change.
Hey, you guys! There's no more secrets in this house. Come on down for our debt-free party. Thanks, everybody, for coming to our debt-free is fret-free party.
Our debt load is $141,000.
I think I'm gonna have to defibrillate my mom.
This is a big step for us admitting it, especially to all you guys.
What we're gonna do, first of all, is go around and everybody's gonna tell us what you spent your last $100 on.
I took my grandson to the department store because he had $5 he wanted to spend, but there are no $5 toys. I spent another $40 on toys.
Does Bill know?
God, no.
We want you guys to make it a plan for your family to be debt-free. Yeah.
Hey, I'm for it.
Since you started this show, I have cut out 4 credit cards. I don't want to be in 5 years to have $600,000 worth of debt. I don't want to be there.
We've done something positive in our neighborhood.
You did a really good job with the party.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Yeah.
I was a bit nervous before our neighbors came.
It has brought us closer as a community, this whole experience.
Your mother was a little bit surprised to hear what the
Yeah.
debt was. But you know what? Once it's out in the open, then when you say things to people like, you know what, we can't afford to go out for dinner, nobody argues with you. One wonders what kinds of secrets are buried deep in this closet. Because this is where you bring the stuff you buy and hide. There's this sense of secrecy that surrounds you and the money, which Adam's finally breaking through because he's taken over the management. But that doesn't mean that there aren't still secrets lurking. This week's challenge is your relationship rescue challenge. You're going to make a clean break with the past, which means, Leanne, you have to come up with at least 6 secrets that you have been keeping from Adam. And Adam, you have to come up with 6 secrets that you've been keeping from Leanne. These can be actions that you've taken, fears that you have. Can you fess up that much?
My heart's pounding.
Leanne and Adam have nothing to show for all their consumer debt except the second mortgage they took out to consolidate it. You spent $14 in our French fry store. For the past few weeks, they've been living by my rules and making tough choices.
I can't continue with the scrapbooking club.
But their financial problems are a symptom of their relationship issues.
There's a lot going on behind my back that I'd like to know about, but if she ever comes clean on it all, I don't know.
Unless they clear the air of their secrets, their problems will never go away.
But I think this is actually one of the hardest ones she's given us. When it comes this close to the heart, it's a little harder to deal with. It's making me realize how much I haven't really told her.
I didn't think he had any secrets, but I don't think he had any trouble writing them. I am afraid of my reaction to him.
Are we ready to start?
When I started my scrapbooking group, you kept asking me if I was finished, and I kept telling you no, but I was actually finished and restarted again.
Also, an excuse to spend more money.
Can you give her some credit for having the courage to share that with you today?
Yeah, it takes a lot to actually admit some of the things she's done in the past. I feel like one of these days you'll realize that you have surpassed me in everything, and you will probably leave me.
I really appreciate you, and I love you for who you are. You have been a wonderful husband and father.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
The secrets have been revealed. It doesn't mean that today all of these things are going to be fixed or solved, but you know what the issues are that you need to address and work on.
Burning the paper felt good.
And I like the symbolism. Gets our secrets out into the open, and now they're burnt and put in the past.
Okay, so you shared the secrets. And was it cathartic?
I'm glad that she opened up and told me some more of the secrets that she was hiding. I didn't really think that she had that many in her, to tell you the truth.
I think you've taken care of some of the secrets. I think you're sort of evening out the playing field in terms of the power within the household. And we got you budget balanced. You still have money in the jars?
Yes.
Yep.
How?
Well, me taking over control of the money has helped, and going out once a week to do the groceries instead of multiple times has helped big time.
Because you're planning now.
Yes.
So when I got here, you guys were overspending by $2,300 a month and headed to $660,000 worth of debt. I set aside $400 a month in your budget for long-term savings and $200 a month for emergencies. If you put that $400 in a retirement plan and reinvest any tax benefits you get, by the time you're ready to retire in 30 years?
I was hoping sooner.
No. Not the way you've been spending money, honey. By the time you're ready to retire in 30 years, you'll have $700,000 in the bank.
I didn't think we could really...
Didn't think we'd ever be able
Save
to
that
retire,
much.
basically. No.
How do you think you did?
I'd say a 5.
Then 5 it is.
Excellent.
With that $5,000, you virtually eliminate all your consumer debt except for your car payments. In your budget, there's $200 allocated to repay your family. It'll take about 2 years. They're gone. But you still have that big honking amount you just put on the mortgage. Leanne and Adam did what many people do and consolidated a large chunk of their consumer debt to a second mortgage. This is still debt, and I've devised a plan to deal with it, taking advantage of the prepayment options most mortgages offer. You will knock 9 years off your mortgage and save $232,000 in interest if you do this.
Wow. If that's not incentive.
And that will make up for the consolidation.
Wow.
I have in here 6 months of organic fruits and vegetables coming to you. I also have in here a trip where you will be able to go with the family to the Butterfly Conservatory and have a lovely day together.
I feel proud of you for actually going through with this and opening up and sticking to it.
Thank you.